It's a good day on the pretend farm. Today we are going to continue our battle against flies. We're getting towards the end of fly season, which is good, but there's still flies, still lots of them. We've done sticky fly paper. We've done just spraying pesticides. We've tried foods. We've tried all sorts of different things, fans. But today we are going to try a sock. That's what I like to call them. Or bovine rub is what this thing says it is. We're gonna do the sock today. I've never done a big sock. I've always had these small socks for my pigs and stuff. Today we're gonna do the big sock, and I'm just gonna take you along with me as I do this. I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, we got my sock. I've got my mineral oil, and I've got my insecticide. So, wait, is it an insecticide or is it a pesticide? Is it insecticide or pesticide? You can buy rubs that are already pre-mixed together and you just dump them all over your sock. I tend to do things a little bit cheaper, so I bought the cheaper mineral oil and my own insecticide, pesticide, whatever it's called. And then we're also gonna take this sheet and we're gonna cut it into strips and hang it off of it, so when they walk through it, it also gets their sides as well. So, all right, let's get to it. Smart wife looked it up for me. The insecticide is a pesticide, so now we know. So we're taking strips of an old sheet, and then we're cutting them, then we're cutting them down the middle, and then we're tying them onto the sock like this. I think I'm gonna do it every like 8 to 10 inches. And what that does is these will act like a wick. That insecticide will come down and so instead of it just getting their backs, flies get their sides too. So this here will help get their sides to their bodies and keep those flies away from them, and the sides of their face as well. Okay, it's all tied together, all the strips are on. I think it's ready to be lathered up and the stuff, and then we'll hang it up over where, well, first we gotta build the thing that we're hanging it up on, and then yeah, should be good to go. Should be easy peasy. I can use it as a jump rope. Okay, so now to mix it. So it's 1.8 ounces of this to the gallon, 1 gallon. We're gonna mix it in a bucket, dump it all over the sock in this bucket, tub, barrel, whatever it's called. Just take the lid off, poke a hole in it, dump all out. That's about half of it. Okay, about 1.8 ounces. Finish dumping the rest in, help stir it. I'm hoping this 1 gallon's enough. I read online that 1 gallon would be enough. Okay, now I need a stick. We just stir it. Like a witch stirring her brew. We're making potions. A potion to kill flies. Okay, I guess we just put the sock in the barrel now. And then we just drizzle this all over it. It's pretty well absorbed in there. I don't really see anything like leftover, which makes sense. I'm just absorb a lot more than that. Good thing about oil is it goes really far. You put a drop of oil on a piece of paper, you come back a few days later and that oil is spread. That 1 drop spread throughout the whole piece of paper. And so it's kind of the same situation here. You put a gallon of oil over a sock that could probably absorb more than a gallon's worth of liquid, that oil is going to travel and absorb and wick down those little pieces of cloth. It's going to work great, guys. We're going to win this battle against our flies. Okay, so we're going to hang up the thing between two posts. I got one post in my hand and this post right here. We're going to hang it up here in their main walkway coming from the barn out to the field. So I just got to put another post in. They already know. Oh, no flies in your face. How's that feel, buddy? Feels good, doesn't it? They have no flies on their face now. Just gotta be able to take a beating, you know? He just keeps trying to eat it. Look at that. You almost got 0 flies on your back now, buddy. Don't eat my gloves. I'm all done. She's all hung up, she's tight. Added these ugly straps right here to the end with these things to tighten it down, just to keep it nice and taut so that it doesn't go loose on me. Same thing on this end. And as you saw already, the cows love it. The cows went crazy before I even finished it, so yeah, it's a good thing. I believe I finally figured out what I'm gonna do for probably the rest of my life for flies. This works great. And I think the best part about it is, besides just the back rubber itself, these straps are a key thing to keeping the flies off, because you're not going to be able to get them off the sides of them very well without them. So I already noticed a huge improvement on the cows. They look happy. I didn't think about though is this was the only way I walked in, so now I have to walk through it too every time. I probably should have planned for that. So I guess now every time I go through, I have to get the oil on me. But at least I won't have flies on me. So every time I'm gonna have to do this, yup, that's good. Happy cow. You guys are gonna taste really delicious someday. Super delicious. Yeah. Yep. Okay. That's it for this week's video. Tune in for next week, because next week the lambs go bye-bye to the market. So that'll be fun. You get to see me build this ramp, loading them up into the truck, bring them to the auction, get to see the auction. If you've never been to a sale barn before, it's kind of fun. Watch the animals come through, the fast speaking, the numbers that don't make any sense unless you really know what's going on. It's just a blast. I always bring my wife, my kids. They like watching it. We also like watching our sheep get sold. So be on the lookout for that. So as always, I hope you leave this video better than you came. Sock says like and subscribe if you want to see more of him until he becomes beef. That's all I got. Bye-bye. Thanks. No, don't do that.